Mara, Arcane Mystic.
Is Orzhov is it, so not green. Ooh, just sky black. Human cleric. Ooh. Cleric tribal, if you had that stupid Edgewalker out, she only costs 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Get down for is it. Okay, so she's 2/4, not important. Instant and sorceries you cast have haunt. When an instant or sorcery card you cast is put into graveyard after it resolves, you exile it, haunting another creature. That is a classic Ravnica. That's not Return to Ravnica, where me and Matthew both joined in. So it goes and it's basically Cypher, only instead of whenever they hit, it's whenever they die. You get to cast that spell one more time.
That's a good way.
Gone. Zoot. Exile. Her second ability is what gets me going though. Because you pay 2 and sack a creature, and then you get to return all cards that haunted that creature to their owner's hands. So you can continuously cast and haunt like creature tokens you control. So you can just like chain these powerful instants and sorceries onto each other. She's the Rakdos spellslinger I need. I would do nasty things in this deck. The Breath of Daragaz, Breath of Malfagor, a lot of discard. I would force so much discard down people's throats.
Yeah. Mara.
Grow up, rich. I do that every time, I swear.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Mara grew up in a rich family in Coiner's Row. Her family has always been a part of the Orzhov, and the children of her family were groomed from birth to be Guild Mages. Before she was 15, Mara's heart had been hardened by years of studying necromancy and spiritcraft. Right?
Oh my gosh, that spell. Create 3/1/1 spirits, and then you just pay an extra 2 and sack one of the spirits. You can chain that together like 5 mana and just like, you can make an army with her.
Right?
Oh, she is kill on sight, baby. She is. Do not let that commander stick.
Competition among the children of the family was cutthroat. Each child was desperate to receive special esteem in the eyes of the family patriarchs. Mira knew she had to do something to get ahead. She secretly began bribing and blackmailing a network of Izzet mages into teaching her their arcane secrets. That's sick.
So awesome.
I know.
So she's like secretly trying to pay to get ahead by paying these like basically steampunk wizards.
Right? Innovations in Orzhov guild magic were strictly forbidden, but Mara was determined to excel and was increasingly fascinated by the Izzet magic.
Eventually, Mira became too reckless in her quest for knowledge. She was discovered by an older brother, who immediately brought her crimes against the guild to the attention of the patriarchs. Yeah, somebody's brother told on them.
Yeah, this sounds about right.
This sounds about right. And we both have specific things in mind. And then both at the opposite end. Okay. Mira was put on trial and sentenced to death. Death? Oh. Her spirit would be fed to the spirit ancestors in order to sustain their own death. That's right. They're like bound into servitude even after death for the Orzhov.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Things did not go as planned. During her execution ceremony, Myra unleashed powers of spiritcraft, which had never been seen before. She bound the spirit ancestors to herself, then channeled their power to a spell, which utterly destroyed the patriarchs that had condemned her. Okay, that's rockin'. She haunted herself with the spirits. So that's what she's doing. She's haunting herself.
Oh my god.
That is rocking.
Dude.
That is so cool. Shocked by her actions and fearful for their lives, the rest of the family submitted to Myra's authority. Now, Myra is the young matriarch of her own Orzhov cartel. I love that they call them cartels.
Yeah.
Like that is like a drug, it's drug kingpin, but instead of drugs, it's spirits, and instead of dealing, it's preaching. She keeps in contact with her network of bribed Izzet mages. Oh, that's so cool! Okay, many of whom are frequent guests in her house. Unlike other cartel leaders, she is eager to innovate Orzhov dogma, so it's better to serve or exploit the populace.
Oh my god, okay.
That is so cool. The story connects with it, like, enough Jace, enough of the Planeswalkers, let's just go to places that are cool and have cool stories about people that are cool. That's all I want.
Yeah, I don't want this, like, main story, like, big mission, big picture, overarching stories, narratives. I want this.
I also want a 5-color instance and sorcery spell slinger with Myra and the Circle Wizard and just go nuts. I want to go nuts with it.
Oh my god,
Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, and haunting, like exiling your spells and haunting things?
Yeah.
Family business.
Oh my god, she fucking haunted her own soul.
Yeah.
To make sure that execution went her way.
Yeah. Like, that's the Orzhov thing, is to haunt. But then...
Yes. Also, is Mary, like, leaning against her own execution too?
Oh yeah, she's leaning against one of the tombstones, it looks like. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Also, like, burning incense stuff in her hand. She also doesn't have a face, which is unsettling.
Yeah, well, she got, must put an execution.
No, she stopped the execution.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. During her execution ceremony, she unleashed the powers of spellcraft and bound the ancestor to herself. My problem, though, is she should be tricolor again. Because her Orzhov ability is paired with a Rakdos ability. So where does the blue come in? It's just comes in from the backstory. But the blue ability is to return instances and sorceries, I guess.
Okay, I actually don't like Haunt, though, because I never get it. I never, like, understand how the workings work.
It's
lines.
rebound, but instead of at your upkeep, it's whenever that creature dies. So you enchant a creature with that spell. When it dies, you cast again. Now, this is what I don't get. Would the Haunted card get played again and then put back into your hand? Or is it just put back into your hand? It is broken one way if you get to cast it twice, but it is, like, perfectly balanced. Not perfectly balanced, but it's balanced enough if you pay 2. But I'm not sure if you would be able to cast it again after it dies, or if you would just put it back into your hand. You cast Brainstorm, and now it haunts your 1/1 spirit token that you have. Okay, you activate her ability. Either Brainstorm would just go back to your hand, or Brainstorm would happen again, and you put it back into your hand. So I'm not sure which of the two ways that would go. We would need further rules clarification.
What do you guys think? Leave a comment below.
So that's also good that the old Haunt card would also synergize with her. Again, just like rethinking the old cards, I would also just make one change. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Even if it only haunted herself. And then you pay 2 and sack herself. So you can return all of your instants and sorceries to your hand, recast them, or just let her die and then recast them all one more time. She would become a living bomb. And that sounds so cool, right?
Yeah.
Like just letting herself become this living bomb with just the top half of the card. That's what she could do. Oh my gosh. She's like, whatchamacallit? Morrigan from Dragon Age, where she turns somebody into a living bomb. And then you just let it die.
I was getting more so a witch from The Witcher 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we haven't got into that story yet, have you?
I did the one with the 3 sister witches, yeah. Okay, next one.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Wow. Raynor.
Boros'
Ravnica icon. Not green.
Boros and Demir. Ravnica icon. I love that. He's a human knight.
Yes.
Awesome. 3/3. Nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent creates a 1/1 red admirer token. It has, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down.
I love it.
You may look at and play cards exiled with admirers.
Oh.
That is a constant ability. If he comes back and that creature just stayed there for 6 turns, you're gonna be able to cast all that crap. That is Demir. That is Demir.
That is Demir.
That is Boros with good draw. I would love it if this were just Boros and they would release just this.
Yes.
That's fine. This is how you can fix Boros' draw problem. Make them stolen strategize or goad. Remember that goad?
Yes.
Grenzo.
Grenzo, yep.
He's kind of like that.
I love that it's target opponent too.
Yeah.
And in a sense, it's removal too.
It's mill in a way too.
It's mill too.
And they also get a 1/1 that they can swing at somebody else, but they can always swing it at you. But it's balanced and good and fun in a perfect kind of way.
Yeah.
Because Boros will always have vigilance. I love vigilance anthems. His ability also reminded me of another card that I wanted to say, the Night Veil Spectre.
Yeah.
And I love that he includes blue and black just so you can play that card too. because a lot of like the Dimir cards, like you would exile cards and then you could play those cards, and that's a very Dimir thing. So they hit it off with him.
Yeah, and the fact that it's like getting the top card of their library is also very Dimir. A lot of the mind heists, attacking the mind of the opponent.
Yeah, milling is destroying their sanity, which we love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reyna always seemed destined for greatness. As a child in the posh neighborhood of the Night Vale, he was handsome, good-hearted, and extremely wealthy. Partly out of desire for excitement and partly in order to serve his community, he signed on with the Boros as soon as he was of age. Reyna turned out to be blessed in yet another respect. He was both a natural swordsman and incredibly lucky. Every mission in which he was involved was a wild success, and not only would he succeed, but he would succeed very publicly, in the most implausibly cinematic ways. In no time at all, Randor's fame skyrocketed. In his home district, his name carried more respect than does the Legion itself.
One day, Reyna was approached by an agent of the Dimir. The truth was revealed. All his successes, all his victories, had been an elaborate setup. The Dimir had arranged it all. They would continue to arrange it all, the Dimir agent said. If only Ragnar would agree to put his fame to good use. Otherwise, the people of Ravnica would learn the truth. Oh my gosh, this is so CIA, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Say, like, if you've been watching that SEAL Team 6 show from History Channel, like, spoilers, by the way, but yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Also in Homeland, spoilers.
Also,
Anyway,
the wording is...
He agreed to the deal. Now Raynar fights for his district while harboring his dark secret. He manipulates the loyalty of his legions of fans, using them as a covert spy network, utterly untraceable to the Dimir. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, so
fucking
it's not
untraceable.
green. Oh, I love it. This is so Dimir.
Right?
Oh, his backstory and everything. He still feels fiercely loyal to the Legion, and his dedication to his neighborhood is sincere. But at the same time, he is entranced by his fame and seduced by the promises of the Dimir. Raynar has always had it all, and he's learned to be able to expect it at all. In his own mind, he can be a conquering hero, while at the same time he accepts bribes of knowledge and power from villainous forces.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is so America, it hurts. This is Team America, baby. This is red, white, and blue. Yeah, there's a black underside to America, baby.
I love that he recognizes that he's not this perfect Ravnican icon.
Right. That's the thing. He thought he was. This is what I've always wanted from the basic Arthurian tales, is for him to come up and realize he's not really the asshole of prophecy. People have been making up shit about the prophecy to boost him up so that they could use him or use him as he falls.
Yeah.
That's just this is what I want.
God. It's so cool. And through the Dimir's machinations and trying to manipulate him in the way that they think would be right, he used that knowledge against the Dimir and was like, I know that I'm shitty. I know that I'm not this icon that I you know what I mean.
I'm not the hero this place deserves, but I am the hero it needs.
Yeah.
They have Batman as a card here, people. This is Batman. This I wondered what Batman's colors would be. You always thought blue-black, but Boros and blue-black, that is Batman.
Right. Take notes, WOTC.
Yeah, honestly, Watsy. Oh my gosh. To play this card, you can make it Night Tribal, too. The synergy is there. They need some good cards to complement this, let me tell you.
Yeah.
An enchantment that would give +2, -2, or something stupid like that, or +2, +2, and can't attack creatures you control. Or at the beginning of your upkeep, give something +1/+1 for each admirer. No, I would say?
What?
For each token your opponents control, this creature gets +1/+1 and trample. That would be rocking. It would have to go in Boros.
As long as each of your opponents have at least one admirer, he gains trample.
Oh, go with the red Boros battalion thing, where he has battalion and can't be blocked by tokens.
Oh, yeah.
As long as there are 3 or more creatures attacking, he has protection from tokens and can block an additional creature each combat. Like, you don't have to put that on him. Make that an enchantment. That's fine. Make it tricolor, though. I love it. Okay, scrolling down.
Yep, scrolling. Whoa.
No!
Hello.
Same colors, baby.
Riva.
But this time she's Azorius with a little bit of Rakdos.
Yeah, Rakadaka.
Oh, look at that Rakdos power scale. 4-2. That is Rakdos.
Okay, so the card is Riva Manic Mercenary. She's a 4-2 human soldier, and she has an activated ability, discard a card, detain target creature.
Oh, that's cool.
Fucking Azorius, I love it.
That is awesome.
And the next line of text says, at the beginning of each end step, if you have no cards in hand, destroy target detained creature. It can't be regenerated.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Discard 4 cards, destroy a creature for each opponent, or just the same opponent.
Jeez.
Like, oh my gosh, she's like the Hellbent commander. She would work with the Hellbent and Rakdos.
She's
She
Hellbent.
would, if you have no cards in hand, draw an additional card. That stupid land, Seagate.
Yeah, being able
Or-
to discard your entire hand.
Yeah.
At instantaneous speed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
And detain is so good that there's a lot of activated abilities in Commander.
Yeah. And a lot of creatures you have to worry about attacking or blocking. She just opens the path.
Yeah.
Soldier Tribal too, man.
It shuts down Maresail.
Marisol, yeah.
Yeah.
Detain shuts down Marisol hard.
Yeah.
There's so many cool things.
There's like,
and you want to put in all the detain things too.
Yeah, I know.
And you want to be able to discard your whole hand and
Like,
detain everything.
So question. So Alesha and Yusova and all those good stuff. Are those activated abilities? Would those work with detain?
No, those are triggered abilities, but they wouldn't be able to attack.
Okay.
With Alesha.
That art is good.
That is good art.
Yeah.
That is how you do sexy women. Listen to me. Like, don't do any more of this purple-haired bullshit. Or women that look like men. The Geo of the Blade Blossom is like this ridiculously overpowered card, but it has the worst art. So bad, I am like too ashamed to even use it. Like, it looks so stupid. And like pink armor and like.
Right.
Also, second note on while we're on Battle Bond, decide on a character's race before you make the cards. Don't have a white version appear and a black version appear. or slowly change Teferi's face. Yeah. Like, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You used to look really cool. Disappointed in you, Wizards. This is what it looks like when a student gets an A+, and the teacher is just smoking and drinking at the desk.
This is the one time where I fully respect a person with an art degree. Good job.
That's what this is. This is the straight A student that listened to all the things and went, how can I take all the mechanics that were really cool in the Ravnica blocks and make them better? Oh, by combining them and making them slightly ridiculously awesome. I also want to say, I know I've been making up a card for each of the, not really for each of them, but I really want a white, what would it be? It will be a white, blue, black enchantment that says, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the number of detained creatures they control, and you gain that much life.
Yeah.
That would be rocking.
Yeah.
Just go full in with the detain. I know there's not a lot of detain. Make new cards. Don't reprint old shitty cards that have no business being in Commander products. Just make new ones that are slightly more powerful. I like the enchantment that lets you detain one target creature. Like, that's good enough to be in a deck. Amp it up for Commander. Give it this ability.
And all these, like, keywords and all these, like, new cards and stuff. It is really reminiscent.
It's really nostalgic.
Yes.
It taps that button. It slams it into the ground. Okay. Riva lives a bizarre double life. Publicly, she is an enthusiastic arrester for the Laya column. Ooh, I've heard Laya before. I don't remember what it's from. It's from a card, I know. She is a talented warrior, an investigator with a particular speciality. She hunts down and slays the most dangerous and violent members of the Rakdos.
Oh my gosh.
That is awesome.
I know.
Riva is famous for her technique of attending Rakdos revels in disguise and killing her targets during the hedonistic fury.
Oh!
friends.
my god!
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
She's so hot.
She is so cool.
She is awesome.
This is an empowering female character, Wizards.
Yes.
If this were a character that you could choose in a game, I would choose this character.
The next
I don't
time.
usually say that about female characters, because I think it's cheap that they build the models slightly different so it's harder to hit them in the torso. They give the Batman big old V's and then they make the chick model slightly skinnier.
Yeah.
That's why Ash is such a pain in the ass.
The next time WotC wants to kowtow to the SJW culture and print, like, you know, Alesha smiling at death and all that.
Oh yeah, the tranny.
Yeah, the tranny. If they want to kowtow, reference this card.
Okay, we gotta get back to this. She is passionate about bringing justice to Ravnica, but it's hard to tell where the love of justice ends and her love of violence begins.
Unbeknownst to her Azorius employers, Briva is a full-fledged member of the Rakdos, and her enjoyment of the revel she attends is wholly sincere. The Rakdos, for their part, are in on the joke. Briva is the life of every party she attends, despite the fact that many partygoers know that she is there to kill one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
I know.
She's like the Joker counterpart to Batman. Like if
Yeah.
the Joker was like a crime fighter. This is Batman Gone Dark. The first one was Batman in the daytime. This is Batman at night after he snapped mentally. She is the dark anti-hero this game needs. Also, screw Planeswalkers. These are how you do cool characters. Don't make them gods that like travel around and like learn lessons of responsibility. Have them be dark brooding anti-heroes that like could go insane on killing rampages and are like congratulated as bringers of law.
I love the functionality of it too, because people will be discouraged from plopping down the creatures too.
Right, because they don't want to get her destroyed. Like they want to keep her off the field.
She is not there to party, or she is.
Yeah. Also, just like all the cards that let you draw an extra card but have to discard it at the end of turn in Null Brooch and all this crazy shit I'm already building in my mind for her.
Yeah, it would be cool.
So
like
it's Hellbent plus Detain, and I love it.
Yeah.
I would pass the card disadvantage around. I would also use Windfall, maybe.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool shit they can do with Hellbound, too.
Yeah. A lot of it that lets you draw extra cards, too.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say, which superhero is she? When she stays in disguise and then she comes out killing everybody?
She reminds me of Ven from Mistborn.
Yeah, she's hot, but that's beside the point. Also,
Right?
Vin in my mind is black as fuck. I
Yeah,
don't
she
care what
is.
you think. In my mind, she looks like a young Domino from Deadpool 2. That is what she looks like to me.
Well, her demure kind of looks like a Nightcrawler type hero.
I just love her character and her backstory and her ability all ties together.
Yeah.